Someone just said, die. Casting a statement that sounded like it came from the hallway using military satellite technology, using public corruption in the NSA. They manipulated me as I prayed a while ago, enslaving my mindset as I'm trying to pray, making me pray with the words that they give me through my mindset with subliminal messages to try to act like I'm praying to them like they're God. But all who gave us up as a prey is going to be given as a prey. All who gave us up as a plunder is given as a plunder. He's restoring the fortunes of the tents of Jacob. He's restoring the fortunes of the tents of Jacob. In Jesus' name, even though my enemies just blocked my brain out and provoked me to say in Jesus' name, with a subliminal message right now, speaking through my mindset, not letting me say, but what comes through my brain from them, that's all they want me to be able to say, but I'm going to have to use what I have. I can either agree with or disagree with what they put through my mindset and what comes out my mouth when I'm talking. You don't deserve this. That's what somebody just said with another subliminal message, with a woman's voice casting a statement that sounded like it came from the hallway. So they're enslaving me in my mindset with military and satellite technology, blocking my brain out from thinking, speaking through my head with subliminal messages, so I only say what they say through my brain, for them to act like they have control over the situation, for people not to take me seriously and to piss me off. And for them to feel like they are over me, just like they just said through my head with subliminal messages before I said all of that. With their military and satellite technology, with their public corruption in the NSA. Oh, you don't deserve this. That's what they just said with other subliminal messages using military and satellite technology, casting a statement to sound like it came from the hallway. We have to pacify him. That's what they just said with another subliminal message, casting a statement sound like it came from the hallway. Now they're going with subliminal messages, casting that statement to sound like it came from the hallway. Believe it or not, we're all crazy toward you because you're Jesus Christ's descendant. That's what someone just said with another subliminal message. Y'all done played enough. Y'all done played a elfing enough. That's what they just said with other subliminal messages. Using military and satellite technology. Using public corruption in the NSA. Poor Zach. That's what they just said with other subliminal messages. Casting a statement to sound like it came from the doorway. Y'all have done enough. Y'all have done enough. That's what they just said with other subliminal messages, casting the statement to sound like it came from the doorway. With a subliminal message using military and satellite technology, using public corruption in the NSA. Die! That's what they just said with another subliminal message. Let that kick-ass mean man be Kirk. That's what they said with another subliminal message. So here's another phenomenal sign, though, that Jesus is coming back soon, even though my enemies even provoked me to come outside and shine down the sun. They're trying to trick people and try to act like it was Jesus. That's what they said through my mindset as well, using military satellite technology, using public corruption in the NSA. Shine down the sun if what I say is the truth, Father. Sun changed. Shine down the sun if the government officials are trying to act like you. Just like my enemies provoked me to say just now with subliminal messages before I said it, using military and satellite technology, using public corruption in the NSA. Shine down the sun if it is the truth in Jesus' name. And just like my enemies said through my mindset with a subliminal message, shine down the sun if I'm posting this public. Sun changed. Sun changed in brightness every time I said it changed. Luke 21:25, there's going to be signs with the sun, the moon, the stars, great earthquakes. Nation is going to rise against nation. I will say this to warn people. I am going to say it because it needs to be said, and people need to be warned. But my enemies and your enemies are provoking me to ask this right now to see if God will change the sun for it. But I'm going to ask this: shine down the sun if America loses when nation rises against nation because of this, of them trying to act like Jesus and use corruption to battle you. Sun changed. Shine it down again if that is the truth. Now my enemies and everybody else's enemies provoking me to ask this with a subliminal message. Shine down the sun if now they're blocking my brain out from asking what they wanted me to ask, messing up my head with military and satellite technology. Oh yeah, this is what, now they just gave it back to me, the subliminal message that I was going to put out in the open, what they put through my head a while ago, trying to make me ask God this again. Now they're blocking my brain out from thinking again. So I won't be able to say anything. Not letting me think about what they just said through my head with satellite and military technology. Shine down the sun if they could possibly bring favor to our country by 2 Chronicles 7:14. They just said could possibly before I could say anything. They said could possibly, made me say it like that. Shine down the sun if they 2 Chronicles 7:14 and have faith in you saving this country. It will be saved like that. Sun changed, and my enemies wouldn't let me say, and your enemies, yes, just like they just said through my head as well, your enemies as well. They wouldn't let me say exactly what I wanted to say the way I wanted to say it. I had to say it the way they let me say it. Shine down the sun. This is the only thing to help is 2 Chronicles 7:14. Even though my enemies provoked me to say that. Say aloud. That's what they said with another subliminal message, casting a statement to sound like it came from the house, using a faggot's voice. Shine down the sun if it's going public. Shine down the sun if it's going public in